On the evening of Friday, June 5th, hundreds of people arrived at the parking lot in the Lake Orion Plaza on M24 to take part in the Black Lives Matter Rally for Peace. A Facebook page was created by Sarah Peoples and Tammy Evans just 2 days prior to the event, and more than 600 people expressed an interest in attending.
Like everyone else, I've been on social media and I've seen all of the crazy stuff going on and all the injustices going on, and you know, this has been going on for a really long time, but it's not till now that people are really starting to talk about it. And so I, came up to my mom and I was like, I want to go to a rally. And with all of the rallies going on that are super unsafe and, they're getting violent, she suggested having one here. And I actually didn't even mean to start this. I was just added on as an admin for the Facebook page. And next thing you know, I was answering questions. I was like really getting on board and trying my best to help out. And, to be considered a host for this, it was totally not even like my intention. I'm happy to do it though, for sure.
At 6 p.m., Evans welcomed those in attendance and invited anyone who wanted to speak to come forward. Orion Township Supervisor Chris Barnett was there to show his support.
Because this is America, and I think this is what America is about, what you see here today. People getting together to express their First Amendment freedom. And I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to support this part of our community. I'm excited to support the people that want to be here, and I'm saddened by what I see happening across our country. And I'm excited to be here because I'm confident that our residents are going to do it the right way, and I'm happy to be here. I'm excited. My first rally like this, so.
Several attendees stepped forward to deliver passionate speeches, including Barry Douglas of Lake Orion.
Secondly, I want to say to the people and to those that all life matters. I think everybody in this crowd will agree. We value every life. It doesn't matter your race, your creed, your color, your religion, or your sexual orientation. We value all of you. Woo! What we are saying is that black people in this country, their lives are not being valued. They're being murdered in the streets. That's what we're saying. We are saying that is not fair. We are not asking you, we're not taking anything from you, we're asking you for equality. That's all. We're asking you to be equal, to be considered equal, that our lives mean something.
I want to say that it is amazing to see all of these people here, but I also want to say that I'm not here to congratulate you for caring about Black lives. That's right. I'm not here to make you feel like you are a better person because you decided to stand up for something once and for all. This is not the first instance of police brutality, and it will not be the last. So if you're here today, you need to be here every day for Black lives. If you're here today, you need to vote for people who care about Black lives. If you're here today, you need to call out your racist family when they say shit about Black lives. Don't be here to pat yourself on the back and say that's enough activism for today, because it's not.
My name is Andre Wellens. I live in Oxford, and coming past and seeing all you people was a great inspiration, because I truly thought when I seen people marching everywhere on television, I wouldn't see it here for nothing. I've got pulled over so many times over here just for smiling. But to see this, and I have two sons that go to Oxford schools, and the things that they deal with, and I have to tell them, you're stronger than what they say, son. But I'm here to tell you, this is a start, and it mainly starts at home, teaching your kids, what's right and what's wrong and what to say and not to say, because everybody has feelings, everybody. And that's the thing that my race going through right now, feeling like nobody cares, When they say that knee on their neck, it's true, very true. So I want to just thank y'all very much and say power to the people, all the people, all of you. Thank you so much.
This is empowering to see. Being this far, you know, away from Wayne County, away from people that look like me, and seeing so much support, it really means something. But like any black person will tell you, this does not end. And I'm not gonna curse because there are kids here, but this doesn't end. All these names on my shirt: Philando Castile, Tamir Rice. This battle is not over. Yes, these cops are gonna go to jail, but it's not just cops. It's your everyday interactions. It's when people look at you when you go in the store. It's when you wear a Black Lives Matter shirt and you get stared at like you're doing something innately wrong, that's not right. And I'm not here to make every white person in the crowd apologize for being white. You have the power to change people's lives in the slightest way or in the most major way by doing the slightest action, by saying hello, by smiling, by being courteous. Yes, you want to call out racism whenever it happens, but don't let that be the extent of your interaction for standing up for people that look like me. Treat me just like I would treat you. Treat me like I'm a human being.
Following the speeches, the crowd began to march north on M24 toward the village of Lake Orion, with police officers and Oakland County deputies providing an escort. Leading the way was Lake Orion Police Chief Harold Rossman. As the crowd entered the downtown area, they turned into Children's Park, where they made their way to Front Street. They followed the street back to Broadway, then made their way south on M24 back to the Lake Orion Plaza.
It's misunderstood what Black Lives Matter is. I think people think it's a fight against cops, and I think it's a fight against racism, because I've been speaking to the sheriff and the LOPD, and they've been very kind and courteous, and they are in full support of Black Lives Matter, and they're going to be here like passing out water and helping out in any way that they can. They offered to close down the roads if we decide to march. So I think people need to understand, like, we need to work together. In Flint, Michigan, I've been seeing a lot of the videos of the sheriff, taking off his uniform and just walking with the people, and that's what we're trying to, that's the environment we're trying to insinuate, is that we can stand together and make a change that way. And hopefully the police officers will be a role model for others in the country, showing their support as well.
As the event came to a close, participants can say they joined others across the country and the world to peacefully demand changes that will make the world a better place. In Lake Orion, this is Joe Johnson reporting for ONTV News.